Hello, everybody, and welcome to Deviscatus. Today is Origami Day. Back in the day, there was a little guy that I had on my little sections that said that you shouldn't do origami. But you know what? Who's a fan of the past? Me? No, I hate the past. Let's focus on the future instead. So I tried making some origami as part of our little challenge here today. And I tried making a sword, but quite frankly, I don't think it turned out correctly. If I'm being quite honest, I don't think it looks like a sword at all. If I had to say what I thought it looked like, I'd say it probably looks like a
Hello everyone, welcome to Deviscatus, and today we are doing origami. Now, some of you might be thinking, wasn't that a bit similar to paper planes? And I would say this is different. Because I didn't record the paper planes one, I only wrote about it. So I'm actually going to be recording myself doing the origami, and I've never done origami before. My brother used to love it. He used to buy these books. I'm sure he still has all that. But I'm going to be trying to do some origami, but I've learned the hard way that you actually have to buy specific origami paper for most things. But according to what I found one thing that I can do. I'm sure there's others with just like a standard piece of paper, but I couldn't really find that. So I have found one that will allow me to make a heart. Now, we will see if this truly ends up looking like a heart, but you should follow along. I always say that, and I don't think anyone does. But you should. So if I keep looking at my phone here, I'm using my work phone for this, but shh, don't tell. I will start to make this. Now, let's see. It's telling me get a A4 piece of paper. I think that's what this is. Okay, it's saying if you decide to draw a design, split it in half, it'll end up in the centre of the heart. I don't know if we should get that crazy, especially because I don't have any pens or pencils or anything next to me. So yeah, we will turn the paper to the side that is white. Well, we have a problem. Okay, don't worry about turning the paper to the side that is white. Okay, good. Fold the bottom part of the paper in half. But what's the bottom part of the paper? WikiHow. Stick to telling people how to kiss people for the first time. Right. Doesn't show anymore. So, but what way am I folding it? Am I folding it? Fold the bottom part of the paper in half. But what's the bottom part of the paper? Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. I actually can't believe how. Fold the bottom part of the paper in half. Fold the bottom part of the paper in half. I missed a step. Oh, I have missed a step. Okay, right, we're restarting. Not the video, we're restarting the actual instructions. Right, I've grabbed my piece of paper, fold the top right corner downwards so that it meets the left side of the paper. So I think it means like about halfway. But more than halfway. Yeah, it's basically just saying make it. No, you probably can't even see this. That's the most disappointing part. And then I just fold close. Hopefully it doesn't matter to be that precise. So it's told me to do that on one side. Now do I do that to the other side? Oh my goodness. You're probably thinking, with the way that Scott is struggling with this, maybe this was like a Devon suggestion. sometimes Devon says things like, "Oh, Scott wanted to do this," which is, I want him to have his fun, like the Lego one, which I really liked, the Devon side of that. But I suggested this. I thought, yeah, this is a good idea. This I've never done this before, because that is what this year is all about. Right, I have folded into the same to the opposite corner. Yeah, I've done that. Kind of. I think I did a bit of a botch job there, but that's okay. maybe. Okay, so I've got my 2. Then what? Fold the bottom part of the paper in. Oh no, but I'm not supposed to unfold this. So I'm supposed to fold the bottom half of the paper like this. I think. Yeah, see, this makes more sense now. I did see I could make a boat, but I felt like that wasn't really origami. I thought this would be simpler. How people make things like Yoda and Darth Vader, I saw those as options, although I think I needed specific origami paper. I don't know how people are doing that. Okay, this looks neat. Right, okay. Unfold the top part of the paper, so I keep this. I should have 2 diagonal creases. I do. Thank you, WikiHow. Look, everyone, I do. So then we do a horizontal fold and fold the top half down. Oh, goodness me, this will be difficult. I think this is where I always struggle with these sorts of things. Is that it naturally doesn't want to do the thing that I want it to do. Goodness. Where does this fold to? It does have little videos. So it looks like it folds slightly over, maybe? So the fold crosses the intersection. So it's crossed the intersection, but not gone all the way. I'll just do this. Oh my goodness sake, man. I know I could stop the phone from doing that, but... right, and by that I mean closing, in case it was not clear. Right, okay. So, fold the top, I think we've done that. Yeah, okay. Then unfold it, it says. Okay. Turn the paper over again. When was I supposed to have... Now hold on. Don't tell me I've... Have I... Is this a botch job? I don't think it ever told me to turn the paper over in the first place. I think this is a botch job. I do have another sheet of paper. Maybe once I've done this once, I'll try and do it again quickly and see. But we might have a botch job. Right. So then I fold it over. It's a good thing you're not trying to follow along with me. Like, I mean, maybe you are, but I hope not. I really hope not. Take the left and right sides of the paper where the horizontal creases. Right, so what are they doing? They're like... Okay, alright. This is coming together. This is working. It's working! It's working! Alright, okay. Let's see what's... Ooh, don't like that. Don't like that. Oh, well, maybe. Let's see. Okay, it's hanging over a bit. I don't know if I've mentioned this at all in the video. I feel like I'm so distracted with the actual origami. But I probably never did anything like this because I was never good with my hands. Pull the two sides inward. If you can take several, it can take. I'm never good at reading either, apparently. Build the diamond. Okay, right. So fold. So what is it? Is it doing it like this? Okay. Right. I don't know much about Hollow Knight or Silk Song, but those people in that game, the Silk Song woman especially, always reminds me of Origami. I think it's too short at the top. Maybe I can just push that down a bit. Maybe not. I remember reading once that this was a precise art, and I'm not precise. Fold over the other side to meet diamond. So what does it mean by that? Don't fade away. Does it mean... That's what I hate about these instructions normally, is they fade away. Show me all of this, please. You're not making this... Like, if I were doing this, and I were actually trying to make this some sort of, like, fun, entertaining video, I'd be cutting ahead. But you're not trying to learn from me, you're trying to watch and experience the journey. Create a vertical crease. So I think I just fold the entire thing in half vertically. So here we go. If you're wondering, oh, why'd you pick a heart? Again, it's the only thing I could see that I could do with my sheet of paper. Then unfold and turn it over. Okay. Fold the bottom corners. But do what? Right, let's don't panic, Scott. Let's just see how we do it. So then we're just going, but fold to where? That's the middle. Right. Don't know if this is coming together. This is looking pretty bad. I think I've gone too far. To the one side. That side is a botched job. I've botched it. A botched job. Who knows who will watch this? Right. Fold the top half down. But wait, the top. So I leave a part of it. I mean, I can see it forming a bit. Just a bit. Fold the big one down. I mean, maybe it's not that bad. Tuck the corners in. What do you mean tuck the corners in? What, tuck it in? Tuck it into what? Inside the triangle flap. No, I don't know if that's happening. No, I don't know what sort of flaps they think I have, but that is not happening, so we are not doing that. That's just how it goes sometimes, you know. You attempt to do something and it just doesn't happen. See, this I understand a bit more. You know, this is telling me, like, yeah, fold it in. Like that. God, this is bad. this might end up being the worst thing I've ever done on Dev Squatters. It's fun though, and I do mean that. You should have the heart. I mean, it looks alright. It's not my. I mean, maybe it is my best work. Alright, well, I think that was a lot of fun. I will actually try and keep doing this tonight. Not using a lot of paper because this is meant for printing. But if you want to follow along at home, just look up like how to do an origami heart on WikiHow and see if you think the instructions are worthy as bad as I thought it was, or what? Because it was pretty bad. It was pretty difficult. But maybe I can make this a ship, you know, like boom, 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 ba da. This is Star Fox coming in. Dun 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 dun. Ah! That's the end of the video.